This is dug out by that much. That's not very clear. That's about 2.5 foot, 3 foot. That's the stove. I shall demonstrate. Dug into a clay bank, which is now baked very hard. That'll do. My bed. Simon's bed. Rope strung. Mine, I just dropped a carry mat on, or actually it's carpet underlay which I store here. All sorts of things hanging. Various tools, storage space, mostly firewood and so on, but other bits too. I'm busy making a door, which is rope tension to keep it in shape. I'll show around outside. It's getting dark. I think it might be clouding over, ready for a bit of a shower. So it's dug in. That step up is about 18 inches. That's just some of my raw materials that I'm working with. The situation is that we're on a hill most of the way down it in a piece of long forgotten former coppice, which fell into disuse about 15-16 years ago. So a lot of these grown out stools, a lot of dead standing ash. So we've done the wall there at the front, wattle and daub halfway up, and then just so we got some ventilation, just roughly woven from the rest of the way up. So we've got a tarp over a bender frame, and then we've got poles. Over the course of the summer we shall fill in the poles with leaf litter, mud, bloody anything, so we've got an extra layer of insulation. It also means that it's almost entirely invisible except from this view, and it's very unlikely that anyone will ever approach from here, because down at the bottom of this steep hill going towards gorge is a stream which has cut itself a very steep sided valley. Different owner on the other side as far as we're aware. Yeah, we've made access a little bit easier because in winter it's just like mud surfing. So yeah, we have flattened off a few paths. Every now and then we'll come and drop some leaf litter on those so that they're not obvious. Rough cut some steps, just want to show the safety of the fire pit. Yeah, these are all wooden enemies, finished flowering now mostly. That there is heat shielded all around with bits of metal and stone. That's the stack off a narrowboat that my co-builder was working on. This fallen tree here, we check regularly, we check that regularly, that's all sound and strong. We have a massive, really steep sort of arête feature here, and that's the different direction of the prevailing wind. So even during the big storms in the winter, I was hearing their trees coming down on the other side. There's virtually no wind here at all. We're right in the lee of this feature, this ridge. One thing we're going to do just for our own peace of mind is to build a very heavyweight log tripod, just to support this, and should it slip we'll push it this way. Nearest public footpath about half a mile away. Skyline up there. Now that's a deer lawn, so that's our one vulnerable direction, but no one has been down off that plateau in at least 2 years. So we're fairly confident, and we're fairly confident that this will not be seen even if someone's to walk by. It's just about visible in the depth of winter, but now that everything's greening up, anything more than 10 yards, I'll just step over here and do a quick turn around, you'll see what I mean. Not massively visible, and once we've got the leaf litter going on those poles, that's it there. Once we've got the leaf litter going on the poles, it'll just disappear, I think. We've looked down from on top, completely invisible from up there. Water in the stream, when we need it, it is good water, but we do filter and boil anyway. And plenty of resources. We do try and minimise footprint. We don't repeat trails beyond the first 10 yards from the shelter. Lots of wildlife. You may be able to hear the birds. There are muntjac and fallow deer that come wandering by quite regularly. And you see there's bluebells, wild garlic, plenty of ferns, lords and ladies, plenty. It shows signs that this is proper ancient woodland anyway. There's archangel around the place here and there, and I'll just take you down to the stream. It's a lovely little stream. It does have a tendency to flash flood in violent rain events, but we're high enough, that's never going to be a problem. That's nice, isn't it? There, that dark shape there is the entrance to the shelter.